The University of Kentucky's Commonwealth Institute for Black Studies, the Lexington Black Prosperity Initiative, and the Fayette County Clerk's Office is proud to present the Digital Access Project.
This is a huge project and it means so much to so many different people. So today we are joined by Deputy County Clerk Shea to tell us more about this initiative. So thank you so much for being here. I know you and I had talked previously about how important this initiative is.
Thank you for having me. This initiative is important because we partnered up to do something that is considered a game-changing, groundbreaking project. First county to do this in Kentucky, and we're digitizing records from the late 1700s through 1865 and moving forward. And then there's a lot of great work that we still have left to do for us with our city, digitizing city minute record books from that time period. And what's important about this time period, we digitizing all records that involve transactions that are housed in the county clerk's office, but in these records highlights the cruel and inhumane institution of slavery here in central Kentucky.
So there were actual transactions of that were recorded, and that information is going to be digitized so people can look back. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. In order to access this information, you have to physically come to our office and go through the indices and lift up books weighing between 10 to 24 pounds, go get copies made, and these are bounded books where the pages don't come apart and they're in bad shape. Words are fading away, books are deteriorating, but by digitizing them, we will preserve the history of Kentucky, especially Fayette County, forever. And by doing this, these records have transactions that involve enslaved individuals, deed records where they were sold, conveyed, auctioned off, used as collateral to secure a debt, probate records like someone died with a will, they left their property, their personal property to their loved ones, and at that time African Americans were not considered human beings, they were considered personal property. Same category as cows, livestock, antique lamps, wine bottle collections, and all of that. They were grouped in that category and handed down to generations until 1865 when we celebrate Juneteenth, the year of emancipation. So the thing with DAP records, we look at history before 1865. We look at where there was enslavement, but after Juneteenth, there was emancipation freely. Then before 1865, there was economic oppression for the black race of people, but after Juneteenth, there was economic opportunity. So in order to understand Juneteenth in its full effect here in Lexington, we got to know the history. And through the Digital Access Project, we not only are narrating the truths in history through our connection with the University of Kentucky, the wonderful scholars, my co-director, Dr. Vanessa Holden, she's amazing. Check out her book, Surviving Southampton. It talks about the work of women, the part they played in the institution of slavery and the pioneer women power. Wow. Women power, right?
Absolutely.
Right, yes. So that's what we're looking at through the Digital Access Project. And from the county clerk's office, look, we're making this available on our Fayette County online portal. If you want to access these records, you can go to FayetteCountyClerk.com and get instructions how to navigate through our system. But to access these records, you go to FayetteDeeds.com. You can find our current records that Land Records is doing and recording as of today on back. And then our digital access, those old records are found on there as well.
Well, could you just, I can't imagine the rabbit hole you have just went down, you know, having some of these records and then finding out additional information about our legacy, about, you know, our lineage. Can you just discuss some of the holes that you went down?
Well, one good thing we did with our partnership, I worked with Dr. Kathy Newfond, which is another University of Kentucky history professor. We did a pilot project class to where we looked at some of the names of John Wesley Hunt and helped utilize those names with the Bluegrass Trust for historic preservation. And what we did, we went through the deed records, we went through the old settlements. Like if someone dies, they have to do an inventory of everything they own. And then they have to do a settlement to close out that estate, and of course the will that leaves their property to their loved one. So we went through and pulled out all those names. We can determine what child of John Wesley Hunt inherit some of the enslaved names he had, and then we put together projects, and then we came up. It led us to special collections in University of Kentucky. We went through some old folder files where enslaved names was listed. So DAP takes you in so many different angles, and we came up with a lot of enslaved names that John Wesley Hunt owned. A lot of them were underage.
Right. Wow. So thank you so much for being here. Please, if you have the ability, go check them out. FayetteCountyClerk.com/land records.
Thank you for being here, Shea.
Thank you. Thank you.